All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Beyond the Forecast. I had to ice up my wrist after totally nailing the forecast yesterday.
Nice.
Oh.
Like that. I'm going to have to use that sometime.
Oh,
look
man.
Look at that sunshine.
Oh,
I mean, it's beautiful right now downtown.
It's been all these changeable days. I wish it was one size fits all. It would be a much easier job if it wasn't for all this weather.
But then it might get boring, at least as meteorologists.
That's true. That's true. I wonder what, sometimes I want to have that boredom like they have in Phoenix. Well, it's going to be hot and sunny again.
Some places it's like 2 months straight of dry, which in other ways isn't so great, but it's nice to be out in it. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Stanonis, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Nice.
Hi, big fan.
And Kevin O'Neill here. You know, I truly feel like I'm on one of the best weather teams. Between you, Patrick, and Dan, and now we got Lauren with us. I really feel like it's just so fun to come to work every day and work alongside you guys. I just wanted to say that, in case it wasn't obvious.
I love our little unit. It's great. Paul Hare comes in every once in a while,
yes.
too. It's really cool. I like our job. I like our team. We all bring different skills to the team. I don't know what mine is, but I do extraordinary.
I have a list. I'll show it to you. All the positives.
Oh, you did.
That you bring. Yeah, I can make one up.
That's but yeah, but like you said, it's been, and all the last few days have been so changeable.
Right. Well, and this is pretty active weather over the last. I mean, a couple weeks ago we had that confirmed tornado.
Yeah.
Last night we had some severe storms move through with damaging winds and large hail again. So it's definitely active, and we've been tracking some of these storms. They pop up. It's strong to severe, and it's only April.
Yeah, I was doing the weather and over the weekend, and I was apologizing in advance because listen, every day is going to have a drop in it, but I'm here to tell you, and this is verified. Every day is going to have part rain, but lots of dry intervals as well.
And with all the warmth, although it's warm and unstable air bringing us some of these thunderstorms, but it's warm and beautiful before we get that.
So here we go. And similar to yesterday, it's another day today where we were tracking rain in the morning. There's a dry interval, and then another round coming. And yesterday was round, and this is all verified. We had thunderstorms in the morning, a nice long dry interval, and we had a weather impact alert. It was my decision just to sort of at 4 in the morning. Guys, I got to do weather impact alert. I don't like doing weather impact alerts. It's more work for me. And if you know me, I don't want to give myself extra work. But I had to do it. I wanted to make sure everybody's safe, and you know that these are going to pack a punch in the southern tier.
It was a good call, Kev.
It was a good call.
It was a good call.
Little old me at 4 a.m. like, I'm going to have to do it. I'm going solo here at 4 a.m. I'm not going to consult Patrick or Jen or anybody. But it did verify it, and only because, again, we have the best broadcast model in the business as well. We have a Storm Team 2. We have Future Look. If you don't like me, you can trust the brands that we've established. Okay, so let's talk about what's going on right now. First of all, again, we'll eliminate the satellite. We'll keep the radar there just to show you where the rain is right now. We're in a dry interval, but more showers are expected. And again, similar to yesterday, they are with more convection, more daytime heating. We're prone to have some stronger storms. Thankfully, geographically, these are projected to be a little farther east. Look at these temperatures already. We're overperforming. These temperatures 73, 75, 74. If I say overperforming, that means I didn't get it right. I think I had a high. I had a high of 70 today, and I had a high in the low 70s for the southern tier. So we are already exceeding the forecasted high with the southern flow that's going to happen, and also it's sometimes downsloping too. We'll talk about that another time. So what to expect today? Yeah, again, our projected high, we're already there, but we are expecting to kind of hang out in the 60s today, but rounds of rain once again. So that's why I keep an eye to the skies. You're obviously watching us online, so you are savvy enough to have our app and savvy enough to have our radar for you, just so you can time out those dog walks, time out that time outside. If you want to run an errand and not get wet, you'll be able to do so. Okay, multiple future looks to show you. This is a 3-hour show, I think. No, half-hour show. So future look, again, projecting, and again, that started, I'm going to back up again, just because it started up, I like where it started up. It started up at 5:30 is where it paused. This is where the storm's mainly going to be. Again, we're talking, east of Letchworth. Okay, I said eastern Western New York on TV on purpose. If you grant me that oxymoron, because that's where, if in our viewing area, obviously you're watching on the internet, so and you could be watching from Timbuktu, but for our television viewing market, it's the eastern portion of our viewing area, which is more prone to getting any sort of severe activity today. Storms Leroy, Letchworth, Alfred, into Coudersport, PA. The more east you are, the more you the farther you are away from Lake Erie, is the more likely you are to get some convection today. Okay. Here's another future look again. We'll slow down with this as well. Again, I think we're all getting some rain today. There's a chance you're going to have a thunderstorm today, but again, away from the lake shadow is something I think I'll try to talk about it a little bit, but it's fun to talk about. It's more of a in the summertime, in the summertime and in the spring, this giant reservoir of cool water can sort of minimize or knock down, storms that are racing across the Ohio Valley, and then they hit Lake Erie, and they stay strong inland, away from the lake shadow influence, but they can be weakened for buffalo and the burbs. A very positive lake effect. Okay, so here we go. Look at this again. Some downpours anticipated for Livingston and around the Finger Lakes, Watkins Glen, Ithaca area, all the Finger Lakes. They're going to get pack a punch in the early evening. If you happen to be driving east from Western New York, you maybe drive into these stronger cells. For our day tomorrow, the showers in the forecast are going to be way early. I think for the bulk of our Friday, it'll either be dry or mainly dry. And I think for Saturday, if you want to get something done Saturday, if you want to mow the lawn finally on Saturday, get it done as early as you can in the day, because we are projecting showers arriving. I would say, yeah, again, and the future looks waffled a little bit on the timing, and because we're 48 hours out now, and so it'll bounce around a little bit as it re-quantifies and recalculates every few minutes. So, around noon or so is when another line of showers is happening. The potential Sabres watch party and all the Sabres events and stuff like that, even though Sunday's going to be considerably cooler, I think that's the better day for any sort of outdoor gathering because of this. I mean, temperature, the high will be in the 70s Saturday, but look what we're going to have on Saturday. So I'd rather have people outside 42 degrees and relatively dry than have to worry about canceling stuff and all this electrical equipment and stuff like that. So again, Sunday, some rather sparse shower coverage and way cooler expected. So again, for tonight, scattered rain, a few storms, primarily inland, south and east of Buffalo. Mainly dry for our day tomorrow. I think we improve from cloudy to mostly cloudy and then partly cloudy by the end of the Friday. It's a pretty nice day. If you want to mow your lawn on Friday, I'd go for it if it's not too swampy. Warm start to the weekend, but then a colder finish as a rather robust cold front works its way through. Humidity levels, yeah, it'll feel a little steamy for us on Saturday. A brief shot of summertime temperatures and dew points, but again, notice the daytime temperatures on Sunday. If you look at your weather app, I'll bet you anything your weather app will say like a high of 51 or 52. That's going to be our temperature like at midnight. Like we're going to be 70s, 60s, 50s. It'll be like 52 at midnight. But then our daytime temperatures on Sunday are going to be in 40s, okay? Just so you know, get a heads up. Don't plan on 52 degrees. It's going to be closer to 42 for the bulk of our Sunday. Okay, 52 hours are low tonight. Mostly cloudy, again, some scattered showers, and then some stronger storms, especially east, I would say, Letchworth, Livingston County, Monroe County, etc. 65 our day tomorrow is, as we improve from cloudy, maybe a daybreak sprinkle, no thunderstorms certainly, and I think by 9 a.m. we're done with showers. We go from cloudy to mostly cloudy to partly sunny, okay? For our Saturday, again, high temperatures, impressive temperatures, but I wouldn't make any outdoor plans for Saturday afternoon because we are anticipating rain. It's almost a sure bet. The timing is the TBD, but there will be a rather strong front working its way through. Sunday, again, daytime temperatures in the 40s. Not a rainy day by any means. I think it'll be cloudy, kind of cool, kind of a March-like feel. And our Monday is going to feel like March too, Jen.
So, yeah, it's
come
like
on.
We're going up like summer on Saturday, and then phew,
at least we rally back into the 50s, back where we should be on Tuesday. Wednesday will be nice. The bulk of next week will kind of be dry and seasonal temperatures, which is nice.
Yeah, overall, it actually looks like a quieter stretch. We're just watching this evening, especially further east, and then Saturday late in the day, another window potentially of maybe a few stronger storms. So Then otherwise, then it looks like it does kind of quiet down,
Yeah.
and then we can focus on our lawn mowing forecasts. They're coming back. It's nice. Although I think our lawn maybe, I don't think it needs it maybe until like next weekend.
I could
it's
use
still growing a little bit.
It's
Yours
rather,
are faster
it's
already,
rather
huh?
marshy. I live in Lancaster. Rather,
Yeah, our backyard
rather
gets
marshy.
a little muddy. It's always
Yep.
fun with all the big puppies
Oh my
running back. I
gosh!
know.
And
It's
she's
muddy
got,
paws.
she's got a whole crew running around too.
Keeps me super busy, just like I like it. All right, we'll have more coming up beyond the forecast right after this.
I am such a bad friend.
Oh, how so?
I missed your. I didn't know it was your birthday. You just missed your birthday. I'm a huge Jen
No.
Stanonis.
It's okay. I was on vacation, so I feel like I normally work my birthday, but this year I got it off.
We happen to
It's
be
fun.
talking off the air about birthdays, and our producer's an astrology enthusiast, and you said we're in Aries right now. She said, "Oh, I know, I'm in Aries." I'm like,
I'm
"Well,
my birthday.
I have a daughter. April 9th is her birthday. I know she's in Aries. April 12th. Happy birthday!
Yeah.
April
Related.
12th.
It's okay. It's all right.
Jen Stanonis' birthday.
You know, I'm never expecting happy birthdays,
Right.
so if I get one, I'm like, oh, cool.
Uh-huh.
If I get a happy birthday,
Well,
I'm very
happy
happy.
belated birthday. I'm so sorry.
No worries about it. You can bring me chocolate tomorrow or something, if you
got,
remember.
You got rain behind you. Uh-oh.
Well, so this latest weather we've been having and the kind of these trends, we have some local impacts, and I wanted to highlight the positives. So we have the rain. We could see another ½ inch to an inch plus of rain over the course of the next few days. Most of that coming as we head into, well, evening time, but also Saturday. Looks like we'll get some additional accumulations of rain. And then look at this over the next 7 days. So we do have some rain chances over the weekend, mainly later Saturday and early Sunday. And then again, as we head into basically Tuesday night into maybe Wednesday next week, it does look minimal, but we've had some decent amounts of rainfall over the last several weeks as well. So this is all helping latest drought conditions. So latest drought monitor shows we are back to normal across most of our states. So that is some good news. I know some people are reaching out to me asking what's the latest. So here we go. Here it is. We still have the conditions though, as you can see, some drought conditions across much of Pennsylvania and south of there, and also along the coast north into Maine.
I have a question.
Well, hold on 1 second. But look at this. I just wanted to finish showing this. All of Western New York, northern Pennsylvania, we're finally back to normal conditions. So that's some great news there. What's your question?
Where were we last summer?
We reached moderate to even some spots severe.
Oh, boy.
Drought.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we're back to normal. So that's some great improvement, especially for a lot of those, farms and agriculture interests. So another interesting, well, not so much interesting, but great news, Kev, is that all this warmth, zero Lake Erie ice coverage. So that means when we're getting this warmth continuing into the weekend, it's also for areas along the Lake Erie shoreline too, because our lake water temperatures have been now allowed to continue to increase, especially for Lake Erie and even close to Buffalo, where we still had that lingering ice, but now it's all out of here. And also the flow on Saturday is going to be from the south as that cold front approaches. So we're going to be warm everywhere, especially, well, for the rest of the week, but especially on Saturday, we're going to get that flow of air ahead of that cold front. So, I mean, it's going to probably reach even, I wouldn't be surprised, around 80 degrees, 80s, low 80s further inland, but we'll probably even be nicely in those 70s closer to Lakeshore too. So that's some good news. Then we have that cold front coming through for later Saturday night. It is going to drop our temperatures. So we're actually going to be below average by several degrees, maybe even by about 10 degrees. So it's going to be chilly second half of the weekend as temperatures will continue to fall for late Saturday night into Sunday. And then Monday we'll also have some chilly conditions as well to start the week off next week before the temperatures do increase, because we still have that higher sun angle, that solar energy continuing to drift down or go to the surface. So that's warming up our surface. So we are going to have these averages, what I was trying to say, averages, highs and lows continuing to increase. So by the end of the week, we're going to have high temperatures, upper 50s on average, low temperatures in the upper 30s, and that's going to continue to go on up. And we're going to be well above that too for the rest of the week and into the weekend, at least into Saturday. And then longer daylight hours, we continue to have that sunrise earlier, the sunset later. By end of week, we're going to be after 8 p.m.
Woohoo! Tomorrow,
sunset.
yeah, tomorrow's 8 p.m.
So, I mean,
Finally.
it feels great when you're able to get home from work and the sun's still up and you still have like a couple hours to go for a walk and enjoy a little bit outdoors. And then that sunrise too, now just before 6:30 a.m. by the end of the week. So continue to have longer daylight, so getting some sunshine in the morning before you head to work, some sunshine at the end of the day. And this Saturday, yeah, we could be, I think we're going to be well into those 70s. I think we're going to be near record daily highs potentially, near to right around 80 degrees. So more on that in a moment. Wanted to show you that we're going to continue to be warm for the rest of this week. Fridays, highs, even though it'll be a little cooler compared to your Thursday highs, today we'll have temperatures nicely in those 60s to even near 70 further inland. And then your Saturday forecast well into those 70s, but I think we're going to reach some near 80 degrees.
Oh, look at
Sunday. But look at that. I know that cold front comes through. Woo, we have, probably the warmest temperatures closer to midnight.
People are going to say, they're going to wake up on Saturday. It's going to get to 70, and they're going to, I'm going to put the sweatshirts away for the season.
And then boom, Sunday. Low temperatures right around 30 probably, and maybe some upper 20s to start Monday off. But before then, I think we're going to be close to that near record daily high on Saturday in Buffalo, upper 70s, close to that daily record high of 82. So back in 2013, the average, by the way, though, is mid to upper 50s. So all the flowers loving. This is our yard. We got the our
really?
Beautiful
daffodils.
Yeah. And the snowdrops came in first. Then it's the daffodils. We got lilies coming up now.
What are snowdrops?
Those are like the first ones. Oh, I did take a picture. I'll show you.
Right.
I did take a picture for you. Yep, they're white.
Oh,
the little blooming flowers. So we have now these coming up, the daffodils and the lilies. And so all that warmth, it'll continue to help with that, even though we will drop with our temperatures briefly Sunday into Monday. Then we're going to have temperatures continue to increase once again. And on average, continuing to increase with our highs and our lows with that higher sun angle and those more powerful sun rays, we're going to have those temperatures continuing to warm on average in those 60s by the end of the month and in the 70s by end of May. And for the lows, check this out, by end of the month, we're in the 40s by end of this month. And by the end of May, we're in the 50s. So that's some great news. And here's that last graphic. So very low sun angle in the winter for the winter solstice. We've already passed that spring equinox. So now we are headed toward that summer solstice for mid-June. So we're going to continue to have that sun angle increasing even more so. So yes, more heat on average with those highs and those lows. So that's some good news.
We haven't had any measurable snow in April, and we may.
It's just a trace so far.
We may complete the month with no measurable snow, which is unusual.
I'm glad you bring that up because I was actually just looking at numbers and compiling that for our show tomorrow, because Kev and I are back tomorrow at 12:30. So I will have that. Just a little teaser.
I don't want to know, but I think we might be exactly on average. But don't tell me. Okay.
You gotta wait till tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you
all right.
I was looking at all those numbers.
I was curious myself about the Storm Prediction Center. I knew a little bit about it, but if you're ever wondering what's the Storm Prediction Center, what's their relation to the National Weather Service, what their job is, I have some fun facts about them, and also we're going to relate their latest information to you about what we can expect today across Western New York. So that's coming up after the break.
And Kev you're trying to take my sandwich. Put my sandwich back.
This is love right here.
My husband made that for me. Put it back.
This is love. This is what love looks like.
My ham and cheese sandwich.
A ham and cheese sandwich in the bag. What's the story?
My husband makes me a sandwich.
What a guy.
For work, so I'll be eating that after this show.
Talk about being a bad friend. I've never made my wife a sandwich.
Well, maybe you could try that tomorrow.
I'm
sure she'd appreciate it.
I'm the grill guy, though.
There you go.
Stay away, everybody.
Grill something good.
I will cook something when there's danger involved. That's right, when there's open flames. So I'm the grill guy. I'll go ahead and buy the chicken.
See, that's good.
That's right.
Grilling's good.
I'm
like a sandwich.
I'm out there in the winter, too. Hi.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen some of my pictures I've posted when it's like, look at the ice on our grill. And you're like, put that grill inside. I'm like, okay, I will.
All right, so the lake shadow is a fun lake effect.
Oh yes, tell us all about that.
Sure. Lake effect in the summer you'll often see these pop-up thunderstorms that happen, but they're usually away from the lake, inland, southern tier, eastern counties. They're less likely to form over the lake. And another thing that happens in the spring is sometimes a line of storms, this is what happened yesterday, they will weaken over the lake, but they're more likely to stay intact. That's why the severe weather yesterday you will see, if I get to it, is the southern tier, Machias with, tree and power lines down, stuff like that. Okay, the Storm Prediction Center. There was a rash of tornadoes in the 40s and 50s, and the government started the Severe Weather Unit with the mission of severe weather forecasting. It started in D.C., they moved it to Missouri, and then eventually Oklahoma, which is per mile the tornadoiest state. Texas has the most overall, but in terms of strong tornadoes per mile, Oklahoma is the winner. So they forecast severe storm chances and fire weather also for 48 United States. What makes a thunderstorm severe? What are they looking for? What do they assess them for? An inch in diameter hail, about the size of a quarter, the width of a quarter, wind gusts over 57 miles per hour, or any tornado, which form out of thunderstorms. That makes a thunderstorm severe. About 10% of thunderstorms will exhibit one of those characteristics. By the way, New York averages about 10 tornadoes a year. We had one already this season. As a matter of fact, the only tornado in New York State, I think, was in our viewing area. There are different categories. For Buffalo, Western New York, we are almost always marginal and slight. And right now, part of our viewership is at a slight level, short-lived. Not widespread, isolated, intense storms are possible. Every once in a while, the 3s, the 4s, and the 5s get called for as well. So for us right now, the area in yellow is in a slight risk for some of these storms to pop up and become more severe. So the hail, the damaging wind gusts, maybe even a weak isolated tornado like we had yesterday. These are some of the damage reports from yesterday. I'll quickly highlight one. Again, Alfred, a quarter-mile swath of tree and power line damage there. And several reports of trees and wires down in Machias as well. So now those areas will be investigated to see if, in fact, they did have a touchdown of something rotational. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching us. Jen and I are here tomorrow as well.
Back tomorrow.
We appreciate you watching. And again, stay safe. Keep your eye to the skies. And Jen will have more with Dan today, right?
Yes, Dan and I will be here as usual.